Go.
All right. In the previous speech made by my own team, Kevin, first of all, he mentioned the Second Amendment, where he quoted Congressman Boren in 2009, who said that assault weapons ban threatens Second Amendment rights, and D.C. versus Heller proves that Miller is not the controlling precedent. So to go along with that, he also quotes Mihalko, the executive comments editor of Boston College International Comparative Law Review in 2002, winter 2012, who reaffirms that statement by saying that Heller recently redefined the Second Amendment individual rights to possess and carry weapons and was affirmed 2 years later in McDonald versus City of Chicago, applying the individual right to bear arms in 50 states, where it says that the McDonald versus City of Chicago said that the individual has the right to bear arms in all 50 states. Then it was followed that guns can be used in self-defense. And Gross, the chair of Calvin Foundation in July 26, 2012, said that guns can be used to stop acts of evil in self-defense. That statement is pretty much self-explanatory, where good people protect themselves from bad people. Then it was also mentioned that the ban is ineffective. The Legal Community Against Violence in 2005 said that there are many loopholes in the federal assault ban that can be exploited by both gun manufacturers and people who buy the guns, who can just, for example, rename something and say, oh hey, this isn't what you banned. Or even taking something out but leaving the weapons as lethal as before, which is why the ban is not really that effectual. However, to answer the speakers of claims of homicide, murder and violent crime rates are declining since the assault weapons have lapsed. This is by Locke, an economist and author, in 2005. He says that when the federal assault weapons ban had ended, gun crimes and police killings were predicted to surge. Instead, they have declined. Doesn't that prove that guns aren't really the ones that are responsible for all the gun killing rates? He also says, more than 9 months had passed and the first crime numbers are in. The number of murders nationwide fell by 3.6%, the first drop since 1999, when the ban started. So if the drop happened when the ban expired, that should kind of tell why the ban was ineffective. Locke goes on to say that 7 states have their own assault weapons ban saw a smaller drop in murders than the 43 states without laws, suggesting that doing away with the ban actually reduced crime. Along with that, he also claims that the drop was not just limited to murder. However, not limited to murder means that guns may not be used to kill people, which was kind of the point of the federal assault weapons ban. The opposing speaker also said that Mexican drug cartels bring drugs into the country. This is also by Locke, 5 years later in 2010. He says that Mexican drug cartels are able to bring in really powerful weapons from around the world to defend both their valuable drugs. Yeah, they bring in strong things to fight people. In another survey by I think it was FBI, they also said that on average, a drug cartel has slightly more advanced weaponry than the Mexican army.